So, what is this WebRTC thing about? The first thing to know here is that WebRTC provides browsers with the ability to communicate in real time. Communicate with who, you might ask? Well, with other browsers. But how does WebRTC achieve that, you might wonder? Well, by providing building blocks that you as a developer can use in your source code. These building blocks include network, audio, and video components that are commonly used in this kind of applications. In other words, WebRTC allows you to build real-time communication applications for the browsers. But then, how is WebRTC different from some popular apps such as Skype or FaceTime? Well, WebRTC provides these features without requiring the user to install any additional plugins or software other than the browser. So, how does it work? Essentially, these components are implemented in the browser and can be accessed through JavaScript APIs. The WebRTC effort is being standardized on an API level at the W3C and at the protocol level at the IETF, and is supported by Google, Mozilla, and Opera. So let's talk about these JavaScript APIs. The first one is getUserMedia. getUserMedia enables your application to access user media devices. The user will see a prompt asking for permissions. After granting them, the streams of such devices will be available to be used from the code. Here you see an example of how the getUserMedia API is used in JavaScript code. The second API is RTCPeerConnections. Once we have users, we create an RTCPeerConnection object in order to be able to send them. Connection is made peer-to-peer using the SRTP protocol. And what this means is that media goes straight to the other browser without any storage in the middle. And also is encrypted in transit. This enables security by default. The last API is data channel. Audio and video is not the only content that WebRTC is able to transmit. You can also send any kind of arbitrary data. The possibilities of these include online video games, chats, and any kind of applications that require the exchange of information in real time. So, why is WebRTC so important? The first reason is that it enables communication in the browser. And right now, there is no other technology capable of doing such thing. Well, at least none without you having to install any additional plugin or software. One thing to mention is that although in this course we are focusing on WebRTC on the browser, it's also a common thing to implement on mobile native applications. However, we won't get into that yet, one step at a time. The second reason is that it takes into account some of the most common issues in today's networking picture, which are NAT and firewall traversals. We'll get deep into this in a minute. And the third reason is that most browsers already support it. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is how WebRTC works in the real world.